Okay, cool. I hope everything's recording correctly. I probably want to have two tracks for this video. I just realized that I didn't do that when I set it up, the new system setup that I have now. But anyway, besides the point, thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah, you guys can see me this time. Thank you, patrons. Appreciate you. Bottom of my heart. Y'all are beautiful. Secondly, I know there's been like a change on the content in the stream channel now. I just figured I'd put my live gaming stuff up here too, and my live music stuff when I do that again starting next week. And for you guys to see whatever, but also I made a video, or making a video currently. This is what I'm doing right now. I made a song, and I wanted to talk a little bit about subversive expectations and like spooky music. My sons might come in and out of here, but what I mean by that is like taking something that you're normally familiar with and making it sound scary. That's to me, that's like the better take on scary music. I hear a lot of music where it's like, there's a lot of like crazy sounds like with the strings and whatever. And I like natural sounds too, or acoustical instruments and music like that. But I think it could be easily crutched with stuff like that. I don't say that a crutch doesn't make you better, but if you this is just another way of me but another way of me tackling this type of scenario, because sometimes you do want that. You want like to emphasize a spooky scare, but if you're trying to set an atmosphere, that's probably the way to do it, in my opinion, is to like start off with something familiar and then slowly, gradually make it scary. So let's talk about how I did that here, because I'm so fucking good at this shit. I think, in my opinion, you guys might not like it. And to be honest, I don't care about your opinion. So I use the childhood home piano because it's this cool clicky sound in Ableton. I think it's from Spitfire Audio. And basically what I did was I took this track and I like copied and pasted into everything, and then slowly kind of worked everything. All these tracks on this one I made this time, except for the kick drum. I made everything this time because I have my strings back. I found out where I had the folder saves of all my favorites and stuff, and like the instruments I made that are back in there. Almost all of them. I say about 60% of them. There's about like 40% that are missing. But anyway, besides the point. So this is what I came up with at first. And when you let go of the keys on that Spitfire Audio childhood piano, you hear the hammers come back up on the piano. And I thought that sounded good. It could also be used for like, I don't know, I think a romantic song because it's very intimate sounding, but that's what I wanted. There's kind of like a little creaky sound in there too, which is kind of cool. But I chose that on purpose, and it doesn't sound too scary right now, does it? Sounds kind of like popish, Kind of sounds like very pop chords, very pretty. Same thing with is this an instrument, or did I just use it to freeze the track? So I took it, I froze the audio, and then I don't know what this is supposed to be doing. What is this supposed to be doing? I don't give away my nut yet. In the second section here, I took the piano, and I recorded this at a higher octave, pitched it back down, and that was basically it. I added a little bit of EQ on it, I think, right? Yeah, a little bit of EQ to take it out of the high end, and that's kind of what we got here. So you guys can see how much I took a lot out of the high end. And it gives it this kind of like a little bit more of an ethereal sound. And then let's go back to the beginning. Let's listen to the strings. I first originally just started with this. Just taking this and pasting it into my string section as actual strings. The strings track. I always keep all the MIDI information too, just for the strings. There's a little hitch in there. I'll probably fix that before I export this completely. And then there's this. I just added another. I was like, how do I automated this so the strings come swelling in like that. And I did the same thing with this. I just added I think I added like a D note in here, and that was it. Before I frozen flattened it, I had like a similar EQ to the piano, where I just wanted to keep the low end of it. I didn't want to keep the shrillness of the brightness of the high end of the strings. Not really that spooky. Sounds kind of pretty nice. A little bit comforting. Like Final Fantasy 7-ish with the snare. Starts to get spooky. So what I did here is, you can see on the master track, I was doing this live on stream, and my friend said, "Oh, you should try like." I was like, "How do I make this more spooky?" He's like, "I think it should be slower." So I did a gradual tempo decline, and we ended up like what 80 here, I think. Yeah, 85. So 15 beats per minute, slower than we originally started. And I think that was like a good idea, because it sounded good, but it was just missing a little something else there to give it the extra oomph. And when it plays slower, it sounds more fucked up. Here comes my sound. When I pitch bended the strings, it's like sliding So this part was really cool too. Thank you. You want to take that? Thank you, buddy. Thank you, my guy. So this part here, that's the hammer from the piano that I just edited a bit. I'm gonna have to BRB. I'll finish this video. It's gonna be in like another section. I'll BRB. I'll come back and record this later. All the stuff, cool things that have buttons and knobs on my desk. So then I have to reset all the everything back. It's a pain in my ass, but he's worth it. Is he? Yeah, he's worth it. So here's what I was talking about. I was talking about the hammers on the piano. What I did was I isolated them a little bit, only a little bit, and then I added some reverb to the track, I believe. Or I maxed out my reverb. This is my reverb send track or return track. And no, this is my, you know what I mean. That's my send track. I'm sending it to the return track for reverb. That's, you guys get what I'm trying to say, I think. I don't know if I'm making sense or not. So that's what that is. That's what this little parameter is here. Okay. So that's what I did there. And that's as it's slowed down now. Notes stay the same. And it sounds different. Did I think I might have pitched these into being, no, they're the same, yeah. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, I try to have it, because you're holding chords down. I try to have the singular note only match one of those other notes within the chord, so it sounds a little bit more ominous. That's the point I was trying to make. And then here, we have this whole other section down here. We have like the glockenspiel, which is the same chord. I just took it, lit it again, or put it into a different track with the glockenspiel in it. And then here, I think, what was this? Oh, marimba. And with like a lot of reverb, and I try to paste them in off timings with everything else, especially the kick drum here. And I added the kick drum, and I put back the keys because I wanted the piano to be in there, because at the end I wanted it to sound more empty again, because emptiness sounds scary. So here's this part together. If I can fucking hello. I think that sounds pretty scary. If I was walking around, and it gives me kind of Silent Hill vibes, which that wasn't the inspiration. The inspiration for this music was Fear and Hunger, which is a game, if you haven't played, you should definitely play it. But it kind of still also gives me Silent Hill vibes. They both have very similar energies, where it starts off kind of a little bit normal, and then it gets like increasingly more bizarre. And that's kind of what I was trying to do here. And I think that's both of those games hold their weight as horror games. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I did a good job here. So especially for my first time. So this is it all the way through. I won't talk through it. Okie dokie, that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys wanted to purchase the song, again, all the stuff will be on Bandcamp. I'll have links below. This will be on Bandcamp, or you can get it through Patreon. If you subscribe to Patreon and join the Discord, there's a channel for you in Discord where you have all the tracks listed, and they're available for download in there, all WAV files, lossless files. And same thing with Bandcamp. You know, if anybody's ever used Bandcamp before, you know how they work. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And anything else I want to say about this song? If you didn't like it, that's okay. Not everybody's supposed to like it. And if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, fuck you. You're fucking dead to me, dude. And I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys have a good day, and take care, and be good, and like, sub, all that dumb stuff. Bye.